Hello and welcome to The Cave. My name is Elias, and in this news format we want to cover a lot of interesting and the most important news topic of this week. We thought of this format because we are daily in the crypto market and we do our research regardless, and we thought, hey, let's just share the most interesting bits with the community so they don't have to do their research their own. Very important, in this video we will cover financial topics, and please guys, do not make financial decisions based on our opinions and our informations. Always do your own research, and with that being said, enjoy the video. One thing before we start, I would recommend you to watch that video in 1.5 or 2x speed. You can easily do that by clicking the little setting emoji under the video and turn the speed to 1.5, 1.25 or 2x as you like. I always like to start my research on CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, for those who probably aren't familiar with it already, is just the biggest overview of cryptocurrencies. Probably not the biggest, but the most famous one. And I really like it. It's super clean. So yeah, if we look at it, the crypto market actually had, not too bad 7 days. The first weeks of this year were already green, and that's obviously a cool thing when you are into crypto. But yeah, we have to kind of think twice, because the first weeks aren't too representative for the whole year, obviously, and we're already going down again. When we look at it, a lot of major DeFi tokens, when we look at Curve for example, they had quite good runs over the last the last 7 days especially, and we can also see it here in the monthly chart that we went up quite hard actually, and it was also quite fast. And obviously we also have to question that, is that really substantial, or is it just a quick pump? And if we want to start into the headlines, we have this little headline: FTX to recover 5 billion in cash and liquid crypto. So in this report they say that FTX was able to, they still do their deep research and how much money they still have on their accounts and so on, and they're still not sure. And I think they lost around 9 billion, and they have found 4.6 billion worth so far of non-strategic investments. They invested in a lot of different companies: LedgerX, FTX Japan, FTX Europe, and so on. And a lot of companies actually. And they said these are actually non-strategic liquid assets. Obviously, I don't know if they can really sell those assets, because there has to be a buyer everywhere. So kind of hard to probably sell stuff like that. But at least there's a light at the end of the tunnel, that they have at least some liquid assets still. Exactly. The next thing, what we just talked about, Bitcoin gained 300% in the year before last halving. So 2019, as they mention it here, Bitcoin gained 300%, so made a 3x. And is 2023 different? And we also ask ourselves, is 2023 a positive year, or is it not? And these are bold statements, obviously. 300%, and Cointelegraph obviously does a great job in making bold headlines, and people want to read it. And the thing is, now the crypto went up just a few percent, and people getting euphoric again. I can also see it in the market. People are really starting to get FOMO again. When we talk about these things, we have a saying in crypto, or we have a saying in general, which is history don't repeat, but it rhymes. So I actually saw another study where they showed the yearly candles of crypto, where it's always like 3 green candles and one red one, then 3 green ones again and 1 red one. And 2022 was obviously a red one, so that basically means that the next 3 yearly candles should be green. But we always have to be super careful with these chart with these charts because the fundamental environment is not considered in these charts, and we always also have to look at those. And obviously we are in a turbulent situation at the moment, and we shouldn't forget the whole economics actually. Exactly. With that being said, to the next one, which is kind of a bad news for the whole crypto market. Coinbase cutting nearly 1,000 jobs. That's a lot of jobs, obviously. And it was funny because just about, I don't know how long ago, I saw a statement of CC, the Binance CEO, that they will hire 1,200 people, or they're looking to hire 1,200 people. And yeah, I mean, I can really feel that tension between Coinbase and Binance and so on, the major crypto companies, that they really fight with each other. And Coinbase is not the only one. Also, Amazon says they will cut off 18,000 jobs. And as I remember from last month, the unemployment rate went down. So let's see how this will play out over the next few months, because it's not looking too good. Even BlackRock, the biggest asset manager, the largest asset manager in the world, to cut 500 jobs globally. I mean, 500 is not that much, but I mean, even that shows that even BlackRock, the biggest asset manager of the world, is cutting jobs. Obviously not too good of a sign. And now to the big move, and now to the big news. Mt. Gox repayment registration deadline moved to March 2023. So Mt. Gox, for those who don't know, is or was the biggest crypto exchange once, early in the times of Bitcoin and crypto. And they got hacked, and the hacked funds, a part of the hacked funds got restored, and yeah, Mt. Gox got them back, and they have to repay all the people which they actually still owe funds to, right? And this repayment already happened once, or the partially repayment already happened once. And now I have an interesting chart here, and this is the repayment rate. So you see the Mt. Gox balance sheet. Here it was at 200,000 Bitcoins. That's a lot of money, obviously. And they start selling here beginning of 2018, when we hit the all-time high, or I think it was even a bit before we hit the all-time high. And from that moment on, we just went down, and we went down drastically. And a lot of people also said like Mt. Gox was actually the reason why everything went down. And obviously they dropped, I think, 63,000 Bitcoins. And that's a lot of money. And back then, obviously, a lot of these people which had these Bitcoins, or which received these Bitcoins, and back then, obviously, these people which received these Bitcoins obviously sold them. So it's also a lot of sell side pressure. And now they still have 137,000 Bitcoins, I think, in the treasury, and they will start again distributing them to these people. And that's obviously a not so bullish thing, because these people will probably also sell them, because when they got hacked back then, the Bitcoins were worth less. And probably, I don't know if it's like 2013-15. I would have to check the exact dates when they got hacked, or when they lost their Bitcoins, but they're worth more now for sure. And yeah, obviously a part of them, they want to sell them. And with that, to the last thing, which is not a crypto topic, but a tech topic. Microsoft reportedly closing in on $10 billion investment into ChatGPT creator OpenAI. So Microsoft want to acquire a major share in ChatGPT, better said OpenAI. So that's obviously a bold statement, and we believe that these guys will have kind of a market lead when it comes to AI, obviously. I mean, ChatGPT...
It's called ChatGPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, and it's fully powered through artificial intelligence.
For those who are not aware of what it is, it's currently a super hard trending AI tool where you can basically chat with the AI, and you can ask AI every question. You can ask even AI that it should create a video script for a news video. And what if I tell you that this video, I'm joking, that would be awesome. It's not that far already, but imagine it would be. And I think it will be at some point, definitely. I actually saw a graphic, I will try to show it in here in the picture somewhere, where it showed exactly how big the data set was, which was fed to ChatGPT version 3, and how big the data sheet is for ChatGPT version 4, and it is way bigger, and I'm super curious how it will look like and how it will work, because everyone I know is actually using ChatGPT for themselves, and I'm using it too. As I mentioned, it can help quite good in certain topics, obviously. Alright, with that being said, I think we're more or less done. I really enjoyed it, talking a bit about news and just some headlines from the crypto market or the tech market. If you have some topics you would like us to cover, please let us know. If you have some feedback, feel free to drop a comment. And if you like the video, I would really love to see some likes under this video. And yeah, if you like this content and if you want to see more of it, feel free to subscribe to this channel. And with that being said, I wish you an awesome day and see you in the next one.